Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Last time, we were making our way through the Desert Palace with our second party of fun people. I don't really know where I'm going with that, not gonna lie. All that really remains now, while we're in the Desert Palace, is... We'll talk to the Moogle again. I don't think there's anything really to do here. No, haven't received any mail yet, Kupo. Push on through the library, past the library, and we make our way to the Shadow Chamber. This is the last section of the Desert Palace until... Ooh, let's read the inscription. Apostle from the Underworld. Until we reach the boss. So... if you think back to the advice that we received from the Black Mages last time, you basically light everything up. So, here's a couple of candles, let's light them. Yeah, thank you for the little singing rendition there, Loki. No, of course they didn't. So we're going to light both of those candles, and that highlights a bloodstone as before. You want to examine it. Offering of power, faithful paladin, extract the strength to resist magic from the hat. Boop, boopy thing. There we go. Bloodstone deactivates and we receive a black hood, which I believe we can... Yeah, we can give to Vivi, for example, and he can learn Death. One of the least useful spells in the game, as contrary as that may actually sound. Level 5 Death is awesome. Problem with the basic spell Death is A, it only targets one opponent, and B, it always bleeding misses. It's infuriating. Anyway, we follow the passageway round to the left-hand side. Ho, ho, ho. Sorry? You do think Death would be more accurate, but there you go. Yeah. Let's leave the World of Tanks jokes aside. So once again, we're going to light both of the candles in front of the statue. And as before, that makes a bloodstone appear over yonder. Examine the bloodstone. I think this is the last one, or penultimate one. Offering of power. Faithful paladin extracts the power to dodge magic from the shield. Inspect the bloodstone. Hells yeah. Pew. Received Venetia's shield. So let's just check Steiner's kit. I think it's a helm. Nope, not a helm. Is it for the gloves? Yes, there we go. But I'm already learning Devil Killer and add status from the Thunder Glove, so we're not going to bother with that. We've almost learned Minor Strike from the Iron Sword. Jesus Christ, this is a slog. It would be really nice to no longer have that item equipped when we take on Das Boss. We're now going to illuminate the candle over here. It's the last one left here. And voila, illuminate the painting. Nothing obvious happens. But. We're now going to press the button. Dead Spirit Seduction. Dare not to follow those of evil. Strive to follow those of good. This actually refers to... Sorry about that. The shadows on the wall. Feel free to break into my Goldfield if you wish. So what you need to do basically is extinguish the shadow on the left-hand side as we look at it of each statue. So that's that one. Then we need to run it back over to the other statue. And we need to extinguish this one. There we go. And that makes a wonderful little crystal staircase thing. It's pretty obvious which way we go. Up the bleeding staircase. Ta-da! Now, this is actually the final bit. Once I light this candle, we're going to be thrown into a boss battle. So just before we do that, we need to just check exactly what kit we want to have equipped and all of that jazz. So this boss is a little bit weird. It's called Valia Pyra. It's basically the Desert Palace's defense system, I guess. There are two ways to defeat it. One, deplete its HP. Pretty obvious. 2, deplete its MP. Now, it does come with quite a lot of MP, 9,999, but get through all that and the thing will fall over. which means that you suddenly have some options in how you deal with it. At the beginning of the battle, it's going to try and power up using each of the bloodstones in the palace. If you've been diligent in poking each of the bloodstones and receiving a shiny, then it won't be able to do that, and it will fail in all its upgrades. And that's like buff to its magic defense, its evasion, etc. You get the idea. We don't want it to have any of that, so we've already inspected the bloodstones. Then it will attack using magic. It only uses magic. So it actually depletes its own MP in casting spells, not by a lot, but by a little bit. And it will cast Reflect on itself. Now, Reflect bounces magic back to the user, however there are a couple of ways to get through it. There are a couple of spells that go straight through Reflect. So for example, if we have a look at Vivi's Black Magic, Osmos goes straight through Reflect, so does Comet. If we had Meteor, that would go straight through the Reflect as well. All the others are basically going to bounce. One way of getting around it is to cast Reflect on one of your party members, or have one of your party members equip Auto Reflect. This, you then cast a spell on the character with Reflect, it bounces off them, goes through the Reflect of your target, and voila, you deal damage. Isn't that great? The thing you have to be careful of there is that you then don't want to cast healing magic on the person with Reflect, because it will bounce off them and go on to the boss and heal the boss, which is suboptimal. One way you can deal with this boss is, if we have a quick look, abilities, have a look at Queena's abilities. She has a spell, if you've gotten it so far, and I have, called Magic Hammer, which reduces the target's MP. Now this reduces it by a pretty randomised amount. It can be by quite a lot. So what I'm going to do is have Queen wail on it with Magic Hammer. Vivi's going to cast Osmos when he needs to, and probably just wail on it with Comet or something to go through its Reflect anyway. The other advantage, of course, is if you've got Reflect on your entire party and it casts a spell, it bounces off you and goes straight through the boss's own Reflect and smacks it in the face, which is nice. Steiner's going to wail on it, but his sword is pretty frigging pitiful, so he's not going to do a huge amount of damage that way. In fact, actually, Vivi might cast Osmos. Whatever. Let's have a look at Ico. We're just going to use Cure on our entire party, just to give him a bit more hit points to work with. And then let's boot the boopy button. I'm probably going to aim to defeat it by taking out all its MP. You can't steal anything off this. I mean, it is impossible for you to be using Zidane at this point, so it'd be pretty pointless if you could steal off it, given that Zidane is the only character in this game that can steal. You get a couple of items for beating it, but nothing really special. You do want to still have Bird Killer equipped on your physical damage dealers, which I don't actually have equipped, so equip Bird Killer if you haven't already. Counter is going to be about as useful as a condom in a convent, because the thing only attacks with magic, and counter only works on physical attacks. Cover, for the same reason, is also going to be frigging useless. So yeah, let's just do this thing and see how it goes. Can I give Ico any shiny new abilities? Oh, Body Temp though. Now this thing doesn't use sleep anymore and doesn't use confusion, unlike some bad guys in this area, so we're actually going to swap that out for Body Temp, methinks. Yeah, let's go Body Temp. I think that'll be more useful. Let's just check everyone's abilities, make sure everyone's got Body Temp where possible. Steiner hasn't yet learned Body Temp, which might bite me on the bum, but never mind. Vivi has it equipped, and Queena has it equipped. Cool. Let's just do this. Screw it. In for the penny, in for the pound. Final candle. Intruder alert. Defense system activated. Initializing automatic countermeasures. Transferring from observation to attack mode. Huh? That's not Kuja's voice. Who's there? Come out and show yourself. There you go, boss fight. Now this is where I need to remind myself. Dagger, I'm pretty sure, can cast Reflect. Can't remember if Ico can. We'll find out. enhancing defense systems. And then it will show each of the defense systems detecting active bloodstones. You'll notice that's in purple because there aren't any active bloodstones. So failed to disable elemental attacks is in red. All of these are going to be in red because we've poked all the bloodstones and it's all going to fail. And that's good. Because we don't want it buffing itself. I mean, who wants that? This thing has got, as I say, about 10,000 MP and around about 12,000 health to burn through. It's not as much of a badass as Ark was. This is definitely an easier boss. And I think that's intentional on the game developers' parts, if I'm going to be honest. So, with all that done, said and done, let's have a look, see what we have got to work with. We've got reflect to use here. No, okay, so that's VV is going to kick off by casting Osmos because I want some of your tasty, tasty mana. Steiner's going to punch it in the face. And Queener is going to go hee hee hee. I got a hammer. Hammer in the morning. Hammer in the morning. 63. Yeah, doing lots and lots of lovely damage to it, aren't we? So let's just wail on its MP. There we go. 8,206 MP from Queener straight off the bat. I mean, Cosmos. Let's heal up VV. Take some more of its tasty, tasty mana. And given that the first hit we did was for over 8,000 MP, pretty sure it's not going to take too much to drain the last few bits off of it. Come on, Queen, I'll pull another magic hammer out. This is where it does like 100. 1,362. We're definitely making dents in this. Let's just, I know it's not a huge amount, but let's just keep up with this. Reflect! Unfortunately for you, both Magic Hammer and Osmos go straight through Reflect. Pitiful individual. Also, Steiner's Sword magic counts as physical, so this won't be affected by Reflect either. So there's that. Magic Hammer! As I say, Magic Hammer is very variable. You never know quite how much it's going to do. 180 that time. Not really much for my other characters to do. I mean, Thundergar is level 3 magic, sure, but not exactly very punchy with it. 360 damage. Oh, no, well, that was what I do. I mean, that's a reasonable amount to be fair. It's just, I don't care. Oh, that last 37 MP was enough to drain all his MP and killing him. Terminating defense system. And then he just crumbles himself. See, not exactly a hard boss fight. Helped by Queener's initial, like, over 8,000 MP hit there, not gonna lie. Sometimes it takes longer than that with Magic Hammer, but there we go. Done. It's not a hard boss fight. Ability points! Yeah, learn all the things, all of them. Right, now you have a short opportunity to equip some things, so let's swap out the air racket for something else. Multina racket, there we go, next one up. Mage's hat can be swapped out for... we can learn float from the tiara. Cool, Lamia's tiara. Bone wrist, are we going to swap out for anything? Not really. Oh, we'll upgrade it to Mithril armor. Bronze vest, let's go with a cotton robe to learn shell, and diamond is fine. How about Mithril armor, blah blah, Mithril helm, we can go with iron helm, and then the iron sword we're going to swap out for... do we not have a Mithril sword? Seriously? Genuinely, we don't have a Mithril sword. Are you taking the whittle? How do we not have a Mithril sword? Huh. I appear to have messed that up a little bit. Well, we'll have to buy one at some point. We'll swap it out for a blood sword for now. Maybe we used it in some synthesis or something. Most bizarre. It's alright, we'll buy one at some point. We'll get an opportunity to do so. VV... feather boots, swap out for something. Magic Elm Null. There we go. Basically, Magic Elm Null is a weird ability. It removes all elements from magic that VV uses. It's weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's highly situational, because most of the time, if you don't want... The elements are there for you to use and abuse. If you have an opponent that's weak to thunder, use thunder spells. If they're strong against all elements, VV probably isn't the person you want to use anyway, but later on he gets non-elemental damaging spells. Or more of them. I mean, he's got one already, Comet. He gets more later on. He gets Comet later on, he gets Flare later on. So it's a bit of a weird one, that. I mean, Drain is non-elemental as well. So is Bio, that's non-elemental. So I don't really get it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see the rationale, but whatever. It's an ability for him to learn, so we'll run with it. Counter? Yeah, we'll go with counter. Can we swap out something for the ritual part? Oh, it'd only be High Tide. And Fairy Earrings are still working. Cool, so I'm going to say again, you want Ico to have the antibody ability equipped. The rest don't really matter anymore. So I'm going to go with MP plus 10%, auto regen, antibody, and that's it. You want her to have antibody. I cannot stress that enough. Well, I probably could, but I hope you get the point by now. The rest is all very much for a muchness. I mean, who cares? You're not really going to use these characters for a little while anyway. And then you light the candle again. Boop. And that turns the teleportation. Dubrion, push the button, boop the booper, and off you go. Meanwhile, you have arrived back. Finally made it back. Well, no rest for the wicked. I gotta get moving. Right, and there's Kuja's theme again. Take the opportunity to equip some things. Zidane, yeah, you're going to get the rebirth ring. So otherwise you've learned all the things so far. Yeah, that's fine. Egoist's armlet. We'll swap that out for a bone wrist. Steepled hat. Bandana. Angel Bless, yeah, we haven't got better at the moment. She's got Trident. Yeah, Thunder Gloves. Ooh, she can learn counter from the Venetia shield. Awesome! Shield armor. Nope. And Black Belt. She's learning HP up 20%. And Claire, I mean, he might as well finish learning the stuff now that he's started, let's be honest. That's fine. And Dagger. Madam useless at the moment. At the moment. You know, I don't want to be too harsh on her. Stick with the healing rod. Mithril armlet. Probably not. Nope. Adamant vest. Nope. And dark matter. She's got equipped. Okay, cool. So, just going to fiddle ever so slightly with abilities. Healer and Chemist. We can use magic again now, of course. So we're going to put Amaranth back in the front row, I guess, and just wail on the guys that we come across. So Healer, Chemist, fine. Level up, cool. Ability up, sweet. We're going to go with Clear-Headed. Yeah, we don't need Auto Potion anymore. Jelly. Don't think we're going to need... oh, we might want Insomniac, though. Protect against that sleep. Keep Bandit. Although there isn't a boss for a little while, to be honest. Screw Bandit. Clear-Headed. Nah. Insomniac. Oh yeah, we might actually want Clear-Headed. Oh, screw, we'll find out. Level up, ability up. Alert, always useful. And we'll throw again defense. There we go. Freya, HP up 20%. I really want to equip those if possible. We don't need them for now. Level up and ability up, always nice. Jelly, we don't need. Let's swap out that for Insomniac. And then we'll have HP up 20%, MP up 10%, and there's 2 left for accuracy plus. Amaranth, let's get rid of Healer, Gamble Defense. Don't need flea gill anymore. Bye, 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 bye. And what have we got to work with? Let's go with counter, I guess. And high tide. Screw it. Man-eater. Add status. Gamble defense. There we go. Oh. And we've already sorted her abilities, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Let's just bring Amaranth back into the front row, and he can wail on Das bad guys. It's only going to be a short section where this might be useful, but, you know, you can actually get ambushed by bad guys going along here, so it's worth being prepared. Teleporter's back there. We're just retracing our steps at this point. Derp, derp, derp. Round here. Oh, there we go. Ambush. Hey, look, it's Grimlocks. We know how to beat these guys. Except that this party doesn't really have any magical attack power, does it? So, there we go. I thought someone used sleep, so I want insomnia. Red was... I think blue was weak against physical. Let's find out. The drop. Oh, no. Yeah, blue is weak against physical. Come on, fail. Dagger can't concentrate because Dagger, you're a credit. At the moment, a silent credit. I know that. Oh, we do want locomotion. Oh, bother. That's annoying. Actually, that's really annoying. Okay, this is problematic. The drop. Yeah. The critical, seriously? Genuinely? You suck. Okay, we're gonna... Wow, this is going badly. In fact, actually, as odd as this might sound, I'm actually going to run away from this. Remedy is the item I was looking for. God damn it. I was thinking, wait, stop. How do I deal with stop? I can't remember. Remedy. No. Oh, stop doesn't last after battle. Okay, fine. But it would have been a remedy. Life. Surprised Amaranth. Well, the critical really didn't help. That was unexpected. Ah, well. Let's just make it to the teleportation pad, and then I won't need to worry about it anymore. That was embarrassing. Getting duffed over by a pair of Grimlocks. But this party is really not catered to deal with them, because if they decide to go all magic-y, you can only use magic, your party's like, well, screw it. I mean, Freya's abilities do count as sort of magical, I guess. But never mind. Well, they do count as magical damage, so Lancer would have done the job. Never mind. Welcome back. I'm inside the room past the stairs, but I want you to come alone, Zidane. Alone. Ugh. Cue George Takei. Sorry, I just got an oh my from the background, so yeah. He's the worst scum alive, Zidane. Go with caution. Yeah, tell me about it. To quote Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. I'll be okay. You guys just wait here. There's nothing for you to do other than to go in and face Kuja. Come inside. Sorry. I don't ever say 50 Shades of Kuja again. No, no, no. 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 Why do I really need to answer that? No. I'm so happy to see you again, Zidane. Oh, this scene's just taken on a whole new meaning now. Oh, jeez. My 12-year-old self is angry. 11-year-old self. My friends better be alright. Oh, my. Oh, jeez, really? Blunt as always, I see. Take a look in there. Oh, Captain Guyliner. Oh, my lord. And then in the dungeon cell, he sees a couple of his friends looking a little bit incapacitated. Let's go with that word. No need to worry. They just need some rest. That's all. Now, give me the Gulag Stone. I worry for Zidane, but I hope the others are well too. Wait a minute. Huh? Where's Zidane? He went forth to Kuja's domain alone. By what means did you escape? Actually, there's no time. We gotta stop Zidane. What the heck? What the actual heck? And it's the creepy clowns again. Now, give me the Gulag Stone. Gulag Stone, however you're supposed to pronounce it. You bastard, you're the worst scum alive. Yawn. I grow weary of your tantrums. I'm not sure whether to go like Camp Sheriff of Nottingham or George Takei with it. It's Alan Rickman or George Takei. Which way are we going for Captain Guyliner? I'm not quite sure. Well, it's camp either way. It's just which variety of camp. Well, will you hand it over or not? Don't relinquish it, Zidane. Huh? So who's inside this cage? Oh dear. I wasn't expecting this. That's right, the ones inside are fake. But don't think you've won yet. What do you mean by that? Ah, leave me alone. Aiko. Ribbit, I'll protect you. What a freak. This frog can speak. Frog that goes squish, you'll make a fine dish. Ribbit. Oh man. Hey. I wanted to finish you off after getting the Gulag Stone and killing all your friends. Instead, I'll just take the go. Yes, he really wanted to finish him off. Are you quite finished? Kuja, put some clothes on, please. I hope we meet again. Ah, it won't respond. He's going to take that airship, Zidane. Let's get him. Right, reform your party. Not that it makes the blindest ape of the difference, I'll be honest. Before you leave this room, there's a thing over here that you want. Naming way card. And sorry for earlier on, I accidentally knocked the microphone. So, what am I doing? I want to look at the card menu. We're up to 67 cards, okay. Naming way, I need to find naming way now. There's the cargo ship. There's the theatre ship. Oh, there's naming way. Naming way is actually a bit of a badass. Those of you who have no idea who naming way is a recurring character throughout the Final Fantasy series. It allows you to change the name of your party members. Pretty much. No, I do not want to discard that card. Anyway, once you have collected naming way, there isn't really much left for you to do. Except leave the room and kick some booty. This will now take you back to the port, which is the way you want to go. There, I think, yeah. There isn't really much else for you to do, so you might as well go back to the port, and you're going to chase him in your ship while he's in an airship. You'd think he'd have the distinct advantage there, but never mind, I guess. Right. Now, if I get ambushed by a couple of Grimlocks, I'm going to do this sensibly rather than panicking and running away. But at least I didn't die. That's the important bit, right? Oh, I needed to equip locomotion. God damn it. Stupid chip is stupid. Oh, never mind, it's an ogre. Well, we'll just punch him in the face and it'll be fine. Critical, 2,160. Booyah. And one dead ogre. Bye. And Amaranth learns locomotion. Yippee. Right. Oh, right, it's just learned from the outfit. That's fine. So, we are just going to make sure everyone's got locomotion equipped, because why the hell not? We don't need high tide, screw high tide. Locomotion, there we go. It's easy. Okay, we don't need actions. Plus, and we can swap out ability up for locomotion. Everyone's sorted. Onwards! The Black Mage, who was previously guarding the entrance to the dock, is gone. So you get to go down and find your beloved Blue Narcissus ship. Damn it, he got away. We can still follow him on the Blue Narcissus. Great minds think alike. Yeah, you were totally thinking that today. Let's go, people. So you just kick this ladder in. Come on, ladder. I think you kick this ladder in. Wait. Oh, wait. There's a dirty great big lever. Duh. Being such an idiot. Zidane doesn't even bother using his hands. He just kicks the damn thing. Down we go. And then over here. Across yonder. And you automatically board the Blue Narcissus. So he has a head start in an airship. How would you... I mean, the Blue Narcissus, to be fair, is supposed to be a fast ship. And the Hildegard is very prototypey experimental. So that could be part of the reason, to be fair. Because, I mean, look at the thing catch up. It's like a speed demon. We have located Yukuja. I've no idea how they located Kuja. I mean, he had such a head start. If only the Blue Narcissus came with like a dirty great big harpoon to shank his ship. But never mind. Obviously, we're a bit limited if Kuja goes to the land. I mean, what can we do? So, he headed towards some weird-looking structure. Is there something beyond there? What the hell is Kuja up to? Why did he take Aiko? His motives are unclear, Ribbit. That girl can summon Eidolons too. Ribbit. Yeah. That's it. He's probably after her for the same reason he was after Dagger. Don't worry, Dagger. We're not going to let him have his way. His wicked, wicked way. Kuja's got a lot to answer for. Let's not talk about that room. The less said about that room, the better. Right, you get to reform your party here. We're going to keep Dagger with us because we want one healer with us, and we don't have access to Aiko at the moment. So we're going to go for the lowest level characters aside from that. So we're going to take with us Steiner and... Let's go with Queener, actually, I think. Because I want to make sure she learns some abilities here. Makes my life easier. So there we go. Right. We are back on whatever the hell this continent's called. I can't remember. It's the icy one. The icy one. We came here earlier on, but we are back here. Now, I'm going to call this episode here. I'm just going to go and quickly find myself a mithril sword from somewhere, because God knows how I managed to not have one of them. I think I used it in some synthesis at some point. But whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying. Catch me in another episode where we will be going back into Esto Gaza, making our way through there, and then into the volcano behind, and seeing how well that pans out. That's right, we're going to be walking into a volcano, because of course we are. So, I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.